Is there like a countdown or does it just go?
We're live now. Hello and welcome, everyone. It's me, Joe, the commissioner of the Collegiate Chess League, and I'm joined by Brody McIntyre from Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville, who is one of their ambassadors. Um, Brody, tell us what we're gonna watch today.
Let me tell you, we got a match today. We got the 3 and 4 rated players at SIUE going into a grudge match. Now, this grudge match consists of 30 points that are up for grabs,
Oh
two
my
rapid
God!
games, each worth 5 points, five blitz games, each worth 2 points, and then 10 bullet games, each worth 1 point.
Wow. And tell me, why do these points matter?
These points matter because whoever has the most points at the end of the day gets $100 from yours truly.
Are you serious? This
Yes,
is $100 grudge match right now?
it's happening.
Oh
It's
my
happening right now.
goodness. Well, I didn't know that the points can translate into dollars.
Yes, they do.
That's huge. But yeah, the players are well, they can begin playing when they're ready.
All right.
So, what are we
I,
starting with? The rapid first?
oh, okay. So it's gonna go. It's in two halves. There's
Okay.
going to be one rapid, three blitz, five bullet, and then we're gonna take a 5 minute break because Jacob likes to look over his lines. And
Okay.
then we're going to resume with or five bullet, two blitz, one rapid. So it's going to go in like reverse order.
Very intriguing format. But that's
Yeah.
incredible. And you guys just came up with this tournament style yourselves.
Yeah. It started with actually me and Jacob grudge match. I
Mm.
obviously had to take the dub.
Okay. You had to do it to him.
I had to. It was mandatory. But it just progressed from there. We started doing grudge matches. They've been going well. They're fan favorite.
Yeah, and you guys have been streaming this on your channel, right?
Yes,
Consistently.
on our channel.
Yes. Speaking of
Um,
which, I have to add a host command for you. Let's see.
let's go.
But yeah, the players are good to go whenever they're ready.
Yeah, I sent the. I got them going. No
Nice. Have
worries.
they started?
No. Yes, actually.
Okay, I see it.
All right, their first game. Now the Rapid is going to be 10 out.
10 plus 0 rapid. So who's your favorite here? You said this is number 3 versus number 4.
Yes. And
Who
now
so?
this
Who's
is this has some lore behind it. Let
okay?
me tell you, Joe. This has some lore. So before me and the number one, begrudgingly saying so, um, showed up to the club, these were the two old goats. Like me and this other guy just showed up last semester. So these guys were the best before we showed up. And then we kind of took that from them, and they've been fighting ever since. This goes beyond the chessboard, let me tell you. These guys have beef IRL.
These two guys?
Oh, yeah, for sure. And recently, just to spite him, like if you look at Jacob, who is Pop Pie 99 stats, he gained like 200 rating in the last week just so he looked better for this
Wow.
for this
Wow.
competition.
Yeah, that 1600 rating is definitely gonna impress those, especially compared to Ligma Sigma. Ligma's 1439.
Yes.
Uh,
And now Pop Pie missing a tactic early on.
yeah. What do you miss?
He missed knight takes e5
Wow, knight takes e5 was
on
hanging
move
out there.
5.
Yep, knight takes and
Yeah.
knight takes e5, attacking that weak f7 pawn. But yeah, like you said, missed from Pot Pie. So maybe impressing us with the rating, but not impressing us with the tactics yet. Not so fast, but
Yet.
we will
Oh, and
have plenty of chess left.
I can go pretty deep in it. These guys, these two feuded over puzzle rating. First, they drove each other into madness. They kept on. They spent like 2 solid weeks. Logan stayed up to 6 a.m. every night grinding puzzles until like it just devolved into lunacy. Let me tell you,
So
it was pretty bad.
Logan is Ligma, and
Yes,
he's the number fourth SIUE player.
yes. Now he is. He used to be number 3 about
And
2 weeks ago.
and Pot Pie overtook him at the number 3 spot.
Yes,
Okay, and Pot Pie is Jake.
Jacob. Yeah,
Jacob. All right. So they have history. They have beef. They've feuded in puzzle ratings. So who came out on top there?
Logan came out on top there,
Okay. So
marginally.
Jacob's got the blitz and the rapid rating. Logan's got the puzzle rating.
Well, Logan has the blitz and
Oh,
puzzle rating,
okay,
and
blitz
Jacob has the bullet and
and the rapid.
rapid.
Wow. So
Yeah,
they're fairly evenly matched, all things considered here.
yeah. Uh-huh.
And we see there's a great chance, I believe, White's probably going to trade off bishops. Now, as black, would you take back with the queen? Ah, they do.
I would.
There was a chance to take with the knight to leave queens on, but now white can decide to leave queens on if they wish. Would you trade?
Well, honestly, if I'm black here, I'd want the queens off.
Yeah,
I
so
don't
white
think.
should keep it on.
I think white wants to keep it on. There's some weird pawns that can be targeted, and it's easier for the queen to target those pawns, and exploit that.
Yeah, targeting the pawn already, but now black can decide to trade queens. You said black wants to trade queens, but maybe they'll play for b5.
E5. That is true. But I mean, pawns also looking a little. They don't look too hot, Joe.
What don't
Um,
you like about them? Which ones?
Everything. I'm
Everything.
the A, B, C, and D. I'm not the biggest fan, especially the C and D. I'm
Okay, I see what you're
not loving
saying. I
the
mean,
C and D pawns.
the D pawn, I would consider a backwards pawn, right? This pawn on e4 is working along with the knight to control d5, so it's very hard to push this pawn. It's already being targeted by that bishop, and white's probably going to bring a rook or even two to the d file. So I can sense what you're talking about.
I think now if I'm in the mind of Logan, he really likes to play dubiously, but then as things get down to the wire, he starts setting up like absurd little tricks. I can say that I've been up like 10 points of material against Logan and gotten mated before.
Now,
He just finds the weirdest things.
this is our second featured match that we've shown from SIUE, and I believe you played. Did you play against Logan?
Wait, no, I
Who
played
did you?
against another club member,
I was doing
and
commentary with
Logan
Logan, right?
commentated with you.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we do see the queen trade, and
Mm-hmm.
now probably black wants to get castled. Now it's possible to castle queenside, but I don't know. That seems kind of loose.
Mm. How do you feel about King D7?
King
But not King
d7.
D7.
You
Actually,
don't. You
no.
really don't want to do that. As knight b6 comes with a fork. So knight b6 right now even is still a good move because when the rook moves, white can play knight to c4, attacking the d6 pawn like you mentioned. Also, how do you feel about taking that pawn on e4?
I feel like that's not the right direction you should be heading because take the knight, then I mean rook e1
Mm-hmm.
goes back and you can just take the pawn on d6 for
Exactly.
free.
Yeah. So probably castling queenside is actually good. Ooh, this looks like a gambit.
Oh,
Also, knight b6 looks really good. Also, just taking on d5. So the backwards pawn was pushed. Logan did not
he's
want
trying to
to
get rid
defend
of
it.
that weakness.
Probably rook d8 could have helped for a little bit there. And now Logan's down a pawn and is gonna have to fight back, and white's very simply can play c4, and that extra pawn is actually going to be a connected pass pawn, which is very valuable, especially as the game continues on.
For sure.
All right, he just castles, and actually it looks like the pawn is being pushed, so we're not going to see c4, but this actually wins the c5 pawn. I think the whole house is collapsing now.
Yeah. And they're both kind of just blitzing out moves right now.
Yeah, that maybe there's a little pressure on them.
Yeah.
It'll
Maybe.
be interesting to see how they do in the first half compared to the second half. There goes the third pawn. Knight takes b7.
Yikers.
But Logan will get some activity and a pawn back with rook takes c2. I'm still not
True.
convinced, though. After knight takes on b7, the knight's going to take on d8. Rook recaptures, and maybe this bishop can control the d8 square. So,
And that D pawn is just rolling. It's rolling down the board. It's 2 squares away from promotion. Yeah, there's a bishop there, but how permanent is that bishop?
okay. Rook takes c2. There goes that bishop. Rook takes. And now, do you protect b3? I would go
Honestly,
like bishop e5.
bishop e5. I'd probably. Oh, he
There it
plays
is.
it.
Yeah, putting pressure on the knight as well as defending b2. I see a question chat for you, Brody.
Question
Also, I
in
see
chat.
Hakeem. Hello to Hakeem. Yeah, so let's see here. They're asking, could you take both these guys at chess?
Oh, for sure, and I have.
You've
You
got
don't want to
the
see my
history to
records
back it.
against that. Oh, I
Why
got the
not?
receipts.
Yeah? Is it
Yeah,
bad?
let me tell you. My record against Logan is 45.5 to 7.5.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's a rough one. And Pot Pie Jacob 27 to 13.
Okay. Yeah, so
So
Jacob clearly the favorite here. And we do see bishop to c3. That kind of locks the rook in. Luckily, the rook can go to e2 to try to back up. The downside is that white can simply play rook f to e1, and that's going to force a rook off the board.
now I think the problem here was that Logan made a few crucial decisions a touch too fast. I feel like he should have spent a little bit more time on a little bit more variety of moves.
Well, queenside looked kind of iffy and definitely looked like it'd be safer to go kingside, but I think that if he had noticed the crucial placement of the rook on d8, the safety there, and being able to defend against that d6 problem, that pawn on d6, that could have helped Logan out for sure. Okay, here there's rook takes b2. There's also rook c6. Rook takes b2, won a pawn and defended, but maybe there white could simply play rook b1, and that's probably actually pretty bad. Although actually you trade rooks. No, that's really bad. I was going to say maybe you take on d6 then, but you lose a piece. So, yeah, maybe rook c6 was best here, and black's actually threatening to take on d6. I feel like if you can get that d6 pawn, that's going to significantly improve Logan's chances of trying to hold a draw.
Yeah, for sure.
You said this is worth 5 points.
This game is worth 5
Are
points,
you
yes.
keeping track? Do you have like a scoreboard?
Oh, for sure I'm keeping track.
Yeah.
I just got to go into OBS and
Oh, yes. I mean, I don't have a scoreboard or anything set up. All right, so trading here. This is releasing tension. This is actually good for Logan. In fact, I don't see how white can now hold on to d6.
Mm.
Although to be fair, I don't know if there was a good way to save. I mean, maybe there was bishop to a4. But yeah, this all goes back to what I was saying about, playing c4 earlier, right? Instead, white decides to push the d
Mm-hmm.
pawn, and now this pawn is isolated and actually relatively weak. It's overextended, hard for white to defend, right? In fact, there's actually two pawns that white has that are missing. In fact, rook takes b2. Yeah, Logan's taking, and
Oh,
he actually might swing this game around. Hold on.
this might look like a draw.
Rook e8 is a big threat from Jacob. Logan has to bring the king in, and he finds it.
Oh, good find by Logan.
Now, are you threatening a2? Should white defend a2? Maybe pushing
I
that pawn.
think no, because if you defend a2, you lose d7, and that's your breadwinner right there.
Really?
Right? No?
Well, you can protect it by pushing it without losing the d pawn.
Oh, true. Yeah.
But black's gonna chase after it, probably. But that might give white enough time to try to hold on to that d pawn by doubling rooks. But if you lift a rook, you do have to watch out for back rank. So Jacob had a strong
Mm-hmm.
start, was even up by like 3 pawns at one point, I think. But props to Logan for being active with his rook.
Yeah, he
And
fought his way back.
yeah, I think trading off the bishop for the knight might not have been the best decision for Jacob. And if he's not careful, he actually might lose this advantage. Honestly, I wouldn't even call this an advantage. I I wouldn't say that's yeah, okay, so here's what I was talking
Oh,
about. Here's what I was talking about. You lift a rook and now there's rook takes d7 because you have back rank issues.
mm-hmm.
So let's see, does Logan
This
find
is
these?
true.
You said he's been practicing his puzzles.
They've both been, honestly.
Well, Jacob just blundered a back rank tactic.
He he did do that. Actually, truly, he did.
Odds
You're
that
not even lying there.
Logan takes on d7.
Um, slim to none.
Really? You think he misses it?
Um, it's hard to say, really. I think
Surely,
he might.
surely they realize back rank issues, right?
Yeah, he has to.
I could also see him playing f5 here. Oh, he does it!
Oh, he takes
He
it.
finds it.
What a
There it
madman!
is. Ah,
And
and
he
pot
he
pie
goes
goes
back. He
really
realizes his
back.
mistake.
So now there's rook takes d1, rook takes d1, and then rook takes a2. And Logan
Yes,
has the initiative with the outside pass pawn, which is extra valuable in an endgame like this. And you don't want to give rook d8 check. It's tempting. But after king e7, the rook has to go straight back to d1, and you've given black a free tempo.
this is swinging in the wrong direction for pot pie.
So Jacob makes a flight square. Very sensible. And now Logan, with the winning formula for success, decides to push that pass pawn. That's the difference maker in this game.
Man, now do you think Joester, Joski, Joe B? Do you think that Logan? Do you think somebody at the 1400 actually turns this over?
For sure. This
For
is
sure,
this is
100%.
textbook. This is clean. Now, I've seen a lot of rook endgames blundered. I've seen 3 pawn advantages turn from wins to losses. So should be
Absolutely
interesting. There's
squandered.
still a game left here, but I think these players are skilled enough to convert.
And
Let's see the
coming
technique.
back from down 2 pawns in a +3 position, Logan manages. He manages to come back in a big way.
Okay, there's A2 here. Yeah. Now, oh, white's abandoned the pawns. That's not good. We needed to move the H pawn and then the F pawn, and then the king can leave those pawns. Now we could even give king F3 check and take on G3, but honestly, you want to hold on to the A pawn for as long as possible. So now is the
Yeah, you're
perfect
using
time
that as a
to bring
distraction.
the king up. So yeah, this check is going in the wrong direction for Logan.
I would say it's okay. Now
Okay.
you can just trade
Yeah.
the rooks off and it's game over.
Yeah, he needed to
This is a
not
pawn
take.
game. This is a pawn end game. I don't see Logan losing.
The only chance is stalemate.
And actually, I'll have you know, Popeye is a stalemate artist.
Oh, he's holding on to that second pawn.
He's gonna go for a ladder.
Logan's being extra cautious here. Understandably so. Yep. Now,
So true, UCLA. Thank you.
yeah, he's moved the king out of the way, and when he promotes, it'll be with checkmate. The king's trying to chase down that pawn, but it's going to be of no use. He's made a knight. Oh, no.
Oh no!
Oh, okay.
5 points on the board.
How do you feel about the knight promotion?
That's always been kind
Is
of
this
Logan's
is this
style.
just part of the Logan versus Jacob lore?
Yeah, this is just another step in that journey.
Yeah. Well, Jacob resigned though, so
Yeah, this is true.
I don't know. At this point, I would have played on a couple more moves. I would have played it out.
All right.
So 5 points, and
Are
it's
they?
it's out of 30, right?
Yes, it's out of 30. So
So
Logan's on a phenomenal start.
so first to 16.
Yes.
So Logan
However, I
only
think they
needs.
want to play it out. Okay. Off to a start in the Philidor.
Oh, are they starting another game?
Oh yeah, they're in another game. They're on to the Blitz.
Yeah,
This is
interestingly,
big.
it says I'm watching. Hold on. It's not updating to the next game, so
Really? Um,
at least for me, it says you are now watching, and it's clearly not.
you want me to send you the link?
Hold on. Active
Or
games? No.
oh man, this is big for the old Logan. The old Logster. Trust me, in this, the rapid games are going to be everything.
All right, we're gonna switch to live chess. And the board's gonna be a little scuffed for the time being, but yeah, it says falling, but I'm not watching.
Huh.
All right. Oh, I'm not even connected to chess.com right now, apparently. I'm gonna find Logan's game real quick.
Well, this is certainly a game that's going on. I'll just give you descriptors of the game.
I got it. I got it. I had to go to his profile for whatever reason. So to catch
Gotcha.
up, we had a Philidor defense, like you said, and this is 3-0.
This is 3-2
3-2. Okay, increment for this one.
because
Ooh.
somebody gets a little in the flag. So
So we have opposite side castles. We have H5 and B4. These players are going at it. Ooh. Logan plays
ooh,
A6, and that feeds
Hot Pie
into
firing off the A4.
yeah. Yeah, I
He's
would have
looking to shred apart this position.
you really got to opt for H4 kind of activity here instead of A6. A6, that's just begging for trouble, right? And now B5 hits even harder.
Yeah.
You got to go for H4 because when they play A4 at that point, or B5 even, you just move out of the way. And then you're ready to hit
Mm-hmm.
with H3. But now we're too slow. So B5 is going to
Mm-hmm.
hurt. And Pot Pie needs these
B5 looks
points back.
catastrophic. Yeah. So essentially, he will be breaking even if he wins all three blitz.
Well, you said each blitz game is worth 2?
Yeah, and in the first half, there will be three blitz games.
Okay.
So 6 points are up for grabs right now.
Oh
Oh, and he
no.
takes. This is not.
This is not good. Oh boy. There's rook
Oh.
check, but the king comes out. Uh
What do you think? Maybe B6? B6
B6
now?
threatening checkmate on C7. I would go knight back to C6.
B6 is such like a sobering move. It's just like, oh man,
Just
I'm
don't.
really.
Okay. Knight C6 played. So Logan's been struggling out of the gate for the games, but in the rapid he came back in the middle game. Here it's gonna be tough to get out of, but it's possible. If white checks on A8 and the king steps out, maybe trading rooks is actually helpful for black. So how exactly does white continue the attack here?
Honestly, how do you feel about Rook A8, uh, Knight? No, you can't. You just go out. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm not too pleased with rook A8 check. So okay,
Yeah.
he's going after the queen here. And with a knight on C6, if the threat on C7 isn't mate, rook A8 check, there's also knight B8 block. Let's say, for instance, right now the queen goes to the 7th rank to defend C7.
Mm-hmm.
Because right now, C7 is not defended and the knight's pinned on C6. The knight can't move. Oh, but look at the time pressure. Both players under
Oh
at the
yeah.
moment.
This is gonna come down to the wire.
The queen
I
finally
don't think
moves.
it's
There's
sealed
check.
yet.
Now, you either go king d7 or you go knight b8. Probably king d7 is better because you're helping trade off the rooks. Yes, that actually is better for black because less material on the board. The king is actually that much safer now. Takes, now
And
king
not
takes.
only is it just material, it's attacking material. Pot Pie's attack is really fizzling out right now.
Yeah, he's bringing the other rook in. This is probably something he could have done earlier, right, before trading the rooks. So rook a8 check, and that trade is kind of like, I've heard people call it serotonin moves, right? Just because people like to give checks, but really this is detrimental towards white's attack.
But look at the time here. Logan just under 10 seconds. Oh, now he's above.
Oh, the knight's coming in. King's running away. The other knight's coming in. Queen boxes the knight out. Ooh, the knight's going to make its way to d5, but there goes the e-pawn.
Oh, things are turning around.
All out time scramble. Okay, attacking the knight. Knight's got to go back. Probably back to e3. Oh, goes here. Now trade. Takes. 10 seconds for Logan. He's moving the king up.
Oh,
Okay.
what do you think about queen b3 at some point?
Oh, that's there goes a
Oh,
pawn. Yep, knight takes e5 was a threat because there's a pin on the d file. And look at this king just on e6, just chilling. Rook check, king back. Hold on, queen g7's looking
oh,
good.
it's getting.
King c8, there's rook e8 check. King up, trade, king takes.
It's finding a
Trading
way out.
down.
It's finding a way out.
Who does this favor? Oh, there was
I
knight
think this
d4
favors
there.
Black.
Oh,
I think
there goes
black's
the
more
d
comfortable.
pawn with
Oh,
check.
no.
You can
Now
get
it's
another
anyone's
check.
game.
Hold on, but the king's gonna chase down that c pawn. Oh my goodness,
Oh,
black's
no.
winning. Black is winning this for sure. There's no way to stop it.
Oh, man.
Nope. That b pawn is a runner. Knight here, but I mean you can even just push that pawn. Yeah, here, and you're gonna put them in zigzag. Check, but now king d3. King d3,
Oh, man.
and
The house of cards is falling.
You're not stopping that b pawn. Check. King, yeah, attacking the knight. Knight's got a block, but now king to c1 looks pretty good. Oh.
But he cannot lose that b pawn. Really. If he blunders some obscure fork, it's not good.
Hold on. This is tricky. This is tricky. Oh, Jacob might hold this to a draw.
Oh.
Knight d5 check. King takes. Oh, it's a. Oh my god. Jacob might win it now. Oh my lord. And the knight is perfectly placed now to stop the pawn. It's just a draw. Oh my lord. What did he need to win? He needed to push the H. He needed to get the H pawn involved. So both players have this king versus knight, and the pawn is just blockaded. What a crazy
wow. End. That was a roller coaster.
Wow. So yeah, Logan was winning that, decided not to promote and win the night. Probably was afraid that they weren't in time to get back and protect the pawns or to win the other pawns. So
now it is 6-1.
Yeah, and Jacob could have won that as well if they had the H pawn rolling. Look at the H pawn. Hasn't even been touched.
Yeah.
Sitting there on H2.
Already. Jacob going for a Dutch defense.
It's not auto following the games for me.
Oh, man.
Hold on.
Pop Pie following.
Right,
Jacob's following my line, the line that I gave to him for this match.
You taught him this?
Yes, I did.
Straight from the Brody repertoire?
Yes, it is. It's a staple.
So there's 3 Blitz games.
There's 3 Blitz games right now.
And each are
so there's the
2.
second.
So they split that 1-1. So Jacob's on the board.
Yeah, for sure.
So it's 6-1 right now in favor.
Yes, it is 6-1.
Logan. And so what is up with this line?
It's a line that if you look at Logan's opening tree, I'm sure a lot of you guys know about opening tree. He has played 14 games in it and lost 13 of them. I've been playing this line for a long time, and half of those games are because of me.
13 of his 14?
Yes.
And he hasn't changed anything up?
No, I don't think he's realized it, but He will after he will after this match. Let me tell
Okay,
you.
knight d4 for sure. Threatening e6 with the fork. So probably you want to move something to cover e6.
Really?
So I have another question. Is the $100 coming out of your own personal paycheck?
Yes, it is.
That's devotion right there.
It is.
Well,
I'm invested.
this is for this one particular grudge match.
Oh yeah.
What is up with this move? F3. How do you feel about that?
I I couldn't tell you why he played it. He's just a lot of the Dutch is like weakening the White's king, and the White usually tries to not have that happen. But Logan's kind of offering it up for grabs. Um, I'm not the biggest fan of F3.
Oh,
Plus,
knight.
you got the isolated E pawn.
Yep.
It's gonna be a weakness later.
So how many of these grudge matches do you? I thought this was part of like a series of matches.
Yes, it is. Just a series of grudge matches. This is the fifth edition to our series.
Okay.
Um,
So is this like the finals? Is that why there's prize money?
no, it's more like these two. There's been so much beef between. We had the SIUE Puzzle Wars.
The puzzle
Um,
wars, puzzle battles,
yes. No, the Puzzle Wars. It was
puzzle.
the rating wars that they had. And it was just them two at the top. Um,
Whoa, what is this?
I am not certain. This
Knight takes on
it
e3.
looks a lot like a blunder to me.
Dang, Jacob gifting a knight.
No,
So
but Jacob
so
comes back
nice.
though for sure.
Yeah. Well, Jacob is, or yeah, he's up on the clock by over a minute.
This is true, and Logan tends not to perform under pressure.
Logan, he's been gifted a piece, but he's also less than 45 seconds. Also, how
One
many? There was
what?
another question. SIUE is in Edwardsville, but how many SIUs are there?
There's two of them.
Only two.
Our
Okay.
sister school and more popular SIU Carbondale
C.
um,
SIUC.
is they like to just say SIU over there.
Oh, they just say
They
SIU?
Yeah, they kind of scranked it from us.
Dang, dude.
It's like a bait and switch deal. I don't know.
So you guys are the second SIU.
Yes, we are the younger sister.
Okay. um all right, so Carbondale. Okay, here there's rook takes.
Uh-huh.
Just don't take with a knight.
Actually,
Oh, you could have.
how about that pressure on the D4 knight?
Yeah,
Could
it's
that amount to
pinned.
anything?
It's pinned two different ways, but it's also defended three times.
But I mean, I'm thinking stuff like maybe Queen G4, maybe G if you give me the time, G5 F4. Um,
It's a lot.
it's definitely still bad, but
And white can always get out with queen to b3 check.
true.
There it is. And now it's actually kind of interesting. You could block with the bishop, but then there's queen takes
Can
with
you?
check. Well, the rook on a1 is hanging if the knight moves, but now there's rook
True.
to d1.
Logan down to 14 seconds.
Yeah, but Jacob's also getting low on time. I'm wondering if your idea of g5 f4 is an idea.
I mean, that feels like the only way to really get at that king, no? The
True.
king is surrounded by his own pieces.
Yeah, I think as soon as Logan gets the second rook to like the d file, then they're chilling.
Mm-hmm.
There it is, rook
And he
d1.
activates the last piece.
Yep, and that
All
rook is
of
defended.
Logan's pieces are playing right now, whereas you can't really say the same about Jacob's.
Yeah, Jacob still needs to get that bishop and the other rook out. So starting with the bishop, I would take that. Yep. I would even trade queens down. Uh-huh. Okay, there's bishop h6 is interesting. Doubling
There's
first.
also Bishop.
Rook comes straight back. Now that bishop on e3 is pinned. Because if you move
Yeah.
it, you're losing the knight. What is going on
Going for
here?
some pawn play on the side.
Both sides now, less than 15 seconds.
Is this going to be another scramble?
For sure. Imagine they draw this as well.
So true.
I think black should go back to double, but now the knight can go and yep, the pieces are free. So this is definitely favoring. Oh, king over. That's interesting. Oh, that's a free knight. Oh, he blunders.
Just like that, it's even.
There's bishop d4 check, but then there's bishop block. What is going on? There goes the a pawn.
Just like that, it's a game.
Hold on. Rook d8 with the pen. No, he goes here. Rook d8 was stronger because you're threatening bishop h6. Check, king up. Now rook a3 looks really strong, and that's winning the bishop.
Getting down to 2 seconds.
Oh, he's going for the fork. Hold on, there's rook f5. Oh, rook check.
Oh.
King over. Oh, there's a fork.
Oh.
Bishop takes. Oh, he takes with... He needs to take...
Oh, you got a fork. You got a fork on d6. Bishop d6. Bishop
no,
d6.
the pawn covers that.
Oh, shoot, yeah. So true. So true.
But now it doesn't.
Oh, bishop d6.
now
Bishop
it doesn't.
d6.
Oh, everything's on that diagonal. Everything. There it is. Oh my goodness, Popeye's gonna get some points back.
This is so good for Popeye.
Can Logan manufacture a stalemate? Pawn take?
It's not looking like it. It's looking a little too...
Oh, yeah, that's mate. It. Let's see. He should have made a knight.
Oh, true. He should have. And
right.
just like that, it's 3-6.
3-6. So Jacob halves the score.
Woo! That was a nail biter.
So you've got one more blitz game coming up.
In the first half. And on to the bullet.
And then how many bullet games? 5?
5.
Okay. Wow. So yeah, Logan dropped his knight there in time pressure.
Whew. That was exciting.
Yeah, and that's a crucial win there for Jacob, because not only are the points big for him, but it's also big to not lose points to Logan. Imagine if Logan had won that, he'd be at 8 points to 1.
And you gotta think that's affecting Logan's mental right now. He was winning in 2 games, and he wasn't able to follow through on it.
Yeah, both sides, I feel like all 3 games we've seen so far, both players have had chances. So it's all come down to that time scramble there at the end.
Another Philidor.
All right.
Which is weird because I'm pretty sure Logan is a Petrov man.
Logan's going to have to not castle or have to give up a pawn, and I prefer a king takes here, which he does, but already I got to favor Jacob's position. He's looking to win this pawn. Okay. So he pushes it to save it. And now white can simply get castled, yeah. And the rook's going to come out with check, and life's looking good for Jacob here.
I mean, bishop g4, and then if check, then bishop d6. That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
Oh, this feels like
here. This blocks d6. So now bishop d7. There's bishop to e6. Here, just moving the king, but yeah, I mean, it's not the end of the world for black, but it's definitely a luxury to look at white's position and see, the king's perfectly castled, the pieces are developing with ease. Black has some serious issues that they're gonna have to work out here. Bishop g4, like you said, would be good. There's this, and if only black could castle queenside, but unfortunately cannot. Yep, and
Going for
now
the
the knight's
fork.
threatening the fork. Yes. So shout out to Unibin Chess for the
Shout out
follow.
Univin Chess.
Right now, we are doing a featured stream with Southern Illinois covering their grudge match. Headbands, this is Joe. Yes. Hello. And if you guys want to see, Brody is also streaming from their channel as well.
What?
Yeah. I know
He
you
must
like
be
this.
really cool.
Brody's one of my favorite streamers out there, for sure.
Top 10 at least.
All right, so looks like we've got b5 heading the bishop back. So yeah, white still has the rooks connected and all four pieces are out. This black bishop on f8 has no moves.
Now, Joe, at what point do you feel like doubling those rooks?
For
Do you
white.
think now, or do you think you should wait?
Well, I really like how Logan's going after this bishop because that bishop is trapped. As soon as black takes it, the king now has the f7 square available. Although you don't want to go there immediately, as your bishop on the d file. Oh, what on earth is this?
Whoa.
Wow, this is one way to trade down. As I was just saying, this bishop on d7 is hanging if the king goes there. So that's a very creative way to trade, right? You're leaving the knight on a5 and you're also activating your rook on d7.
That was certainly something.
That's one way to do it. And now
Yeah.
probably black should play king e6, getting out of the pen and also attacking that rook, but then white can just double rooks at that point. Yeah, knight d5 here's a move for white, right? Because we haven't gotten out of the pen, so then black would have to respond with rook to e8, and that loses the c pawn. This is a similar idea. But what? But the knight, okay, the knight on d5 would also attack c7 too. So here, black can get out with a king move. And we see this, king e8. I would prefer king e6 because it leaves space for the rooks on the back rank. Eventually, this rook on h8 probably would like to join the party. But yeah, probably here we want to see the rooks doubled, is my guess. Although, black there could probably take on b2 with a tempo. How are you feeling here? Popeye's being slow. In the previous game, Logan did really well, or Jacob did really well on the clock, but now he's in the think tank.
Yeah, both these guys are thinkers, and both these guys kind of crumble under time pressure. So it's going to make for some very interesting bullet games.
What could he be thinking here? Okay, he's doubled, and now I want to see knight b2. And I want to see him play it quick, because that would be great.
Yeah, that's Logan's one advantage. So position's not looking too hot. I mean, you got a cramped rook, a cramped bishop.
But you can make up for it with that b2 pawn. And he goes for it.
Let's
Trading
go.
here. Now bishop takes this. Wait, there's also, hold on, there was knight takes on d1.
Oh, true.
Okay, so now Jacob has to save the
Getting
rook.
down to 15 seconds. 10
10
seconds.
now. Is he gonna see it? He needs to move the rook. Okay, he
And he
finds
does
it.
it.
But now there's knight c4. Getting back again with tempo.
Getting
Here.
back into the pin, but freeing up the rook.
Oh,
Now
uh-oh.
you could probably play rook h8.
Now we have knight d5. You need rook h8, but you can also lose the c-pawn. Actually, there's knight takes c7. Okay, this...
King e6.
King e6 makes some sense. You're still going to lose the c-pawn. Ooh, there's this move. So there goes the c-pawn.
But this is not the end of the story. For sure.
So probably we take on d5. Okay, yes. Take here. Now we take back on c8, and now we're winning the c-pawn. Oh. He blocks here. That allows some time. Wait, we can push the b-pawn.
The problem is black has this bind on white's knight. It's going to take a couple moves to get that back into the game. Maybe a knight d2, knight e4.
There's b4. There goes the pawn. He's holding on to it. Oh,
no. Instead of playing a5.
Yeah, a5 seemed smarter. I don't know. King's coming in. Trying to gather up the d5 pawn. We might see another draw here. But okay. Black's pushing the majority.
I think he's getting a passer.
Yeah, it's a 4-on-3 over there, so... Okay, you take, and now you play f4. Yep. f4, and now what? Now we push e3, maybe? I don't know.
It's tough.
There it is. Pawn takes, king takes. Now the white pawn's, or the white king's going over for the h pawn. Hold on, the knight's hit. Oh, there goes the a pawn.
Oh, this is looking like
it's very similar.
It's not so simple though.
I think black's gonna do this just well. Yep, and now the bishop goes to the main diagonal. There's no promotion. This is resignable.
And is this another win on the board?
I think Logan's got this in the bag. Only chance Jacob has is stalemate or disconnect. Now he resigns.
Oh. So this is now, what is it? 8 to 3?
8 to 3.
Going into the bullet?
Yep, 8 to 3. So
Logan's putting up resistance that I didn't know he had in him.
Dude, Logan's out here proving that the rating doesn't matter, right? As flashy as 1600 is, what matters are the results on the board.
Uh-huh.
And so far,
Logan coming in with a sodium attack.
Oh, man. I'm going to have to keep refreshing every single time. The sodium attack, what the heck is that?
Knight A3.
Because Na is sodium.
Uh-huh.
Wow. What chess nerd came up with that opening name?
Probably Richard Murrozian. Got him. Mirzoyan.
I believe. Hold up. What's happening here? Okay, that was not the right way. I would take on e2 first. Take on e2 is huge, and then you take on f3.
A5 maybe?
So this is the bullet portion. Looks like Jacob's got the rating edge. Rook d1. Oh, trading. Probably not the right choice. Here, we're kind of getting our pieces messed up. Hold on.
Can you hold it with
knight d5?
That's what I was thinking.
Oh,
no,
he's going for back rank. But
he goes for the back rank.
It doesn't work because there's knight f8.
Oh!
Doesn't work.
Logan running out of time.
Yeah, he's got no time either. Okay, he made one last move.
8-2-4.
8-4. Jacob's gonna catch up here in the bullet portion, it seems.
Oh man, this is where Jacob makes his play.
So it's also important to note at 8 points, Logan is halfway to the promised land.
This is true.
All right, we see another early queen trade. Looks like a similar line. And there goes the pawn. He takes with the knight this time, and now he's going to have to defend f7. Trade off bishops. He's ready to castle long. Nope, he saves the a pawn first, but now he can't castle long because white has done so. c7's defended, luckily, by the knight on e6, so black should castle, and they do. So that was smart. They saw that. And now we have a pawn push, trying to just get rid of this knight on e6. That's a free pawn, but also... Okay, e4 might have been hanging, but not anymore. Here, trade off. Taking with a pawn, interestingly. Here, now the knight's gonna move. Goes up here. There's a check, taking in the corner, of course. This hits the rook. Rook attacks the knight. Knight comes back. Hold on. Takes. Second rook coming in. White also brings the rooks in. Yep, push.
The problem is just his time.
Yeah, 11-17. He's got to pick it up. Less intense that he's not. He drops the c pawn. What's going on? What a huge tactic. Oh, there's mate. 92. Oh, he messed up.
Oh, no.
I thought he took on e7 on purpose. Because that would have been genius.
Oh, man.
Logan, he takes out of desperation, but it was a game-winning tactic. He just missed 92 check first.
He's going to look back in that and scowl.
So now it's 8-5.
Yes, it is. It's getting closer and closer with each game.
Jacob's picking it up. All right. We see the start of this one.
We see an England gambit.
Yes.
Playing on one of Logan's weaknesses.
Yeah, so Jacob's got a nice centralized queen there, but he blunders this pawn. Now the threat's a fork. Oh, there it is. Jacob trying to go for speed, but Logan getting the material.
And time's even up already.
He's trying to chase down this knight. Okay.
Doubling the pawns. Okay.
Knight b6. I'd give a check there. Yep. You could block with a pawn. Yep. Now, which way do you castle here if you're Logan?
I'd castle long. Get on the d file.
Well, it comes with tempo here. But I kind of like queenside. I think it's a little safer.
Yeah.
Not that you need that much safety here. So now you take the d file. Yes.
Logan picking it up on the time. Up 10 seconds.
I would love to double. I wouldn't have given up the bishop for that. Here, there is bishop e5, yes. Trade of rooks, yes. Bishop takes a pawn. Bishop comes all the way back. So we have bishop versus rook. But Logan's also up 2 pawns. Pushing, there's bishop c3 there. There it is. Free rook! Oh my goodness!
No, Logan just has to play.
But
Logan, you have to play.
He has 2 seconds. He's gonna flag him. No way he can win this. No time. No time.
Oh! It's now 9-5.
9-5.
2 games left in the bullet segment.
2 games left here until the halftime.
Oh,
all right,
man.
they're back to the Philidor ways. Bishop e6. Okay, trading. Bishop out to get castled. Oh, getting out of the pen. Yep. White wanted to play e5, which would have been annoying. Here trading and now castling, yes. Here, maybe bishop f6.
It is the problem. If you look at the time situation now, it's not looking too good for Logan. He just spends too long on times he should not spend too long on.
He's a thinker. Pawn push. That looked like a free pawn.
Oh, I'm liking this, and then maybe bishop h7.
Oh, but now black takes. They're up, but yeah, like you said. Oh, threatening mate. There's bishop. Oh, that's a free bishop. Queen can take, but they're not taking it yet. Oh, he missed it. Trading queens off. Yeah, no, that G pawn is pinned. They both faked it. Oh, that's a free
Logan
rook.
gaining some time.
Oh my goodness. Okay. We're getting the rook blunders coming in hot. Rook e2. There's rook d1. Here, there's a free c pawn. What? Imagine trading rooks there. Imagine.
I can't.
Wow,
it's against
he
my
really
religion.
Takes that. There's rook d7 check. Would have saved the d pawn.
He's just giving up all the pawns. Oh, just attacking the rook just because he knows.
Going for stalemate or time. There's not enough.
Him trying to.
Either.
Oh, okay.
So what's the score now?
9-6.
6.
One game left in the bullet portion.
Or is it 6-9?
Nice. So true.
All right. So one final game. Jacob's trying to make it 7-9. Logan's trying to make it 10-6. So let's see what happens here. All right, both sides castled. Logan's left with the isolated D pawn. Already getting targeted. Oh, taking here. That's going to help Logan connect the pawns again and open the F file. Pushing here. That kind of leaves black with this backwards D pawn.
Mm-hmm.
Trading here.
Even more backwards now. Actually, I might keep it just for knight d5. Before. Not now, obviously.
Oh, what is this?
F4.
Hold up. There goes a pawn. The knight taking. Oh. Here. Attacking the knight.
Where does that knight go?
I don't know. Rook e1. Played. Okay. Now what? Here. Oh, bishop takes for free with check. Decides to pin it instead. This is still winning it. Takes. Uh-oh.
This is not looking too hot.
Here.
Logan up on time.
Oh, free queen missed. Mate blundered. Oh, brought give check. Okay, but yeah, queen d5 was not a good move. Oh man. The time.
Black
so
one on time.
Wins.
10-6 going into half. Logan's up.
So we got ourselves a little bit of a break here, right?
Yeah, we got a 5 to 7 minute break.
So the players are looking over their openings again and taking a breather, maybe a quick water break. Are we gonna take a break too, Brody?
If you want to take a break, we can. Is that something you want?
Yeah. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Sure.
Also, shout out to Jules Gambit who's tuning in. This is a featured stream with Southern Illinois. I'm joined by Brody, who is the ambassador of Southern Illinois, who's commentating with me. This grudge match between their players Logan and Jacob, who right now at the halfway point, it's favoring Logan, who's up 10-6. So he only needs 6 more points in the second half to win this match and $100 on the line out of Brody's personal pocket. So, yeah, stick around. We'll be back in a couple minutes. All right, and we're back. It's me, Joe, from the Collegiate Chess League, and I'm joined by commentator Brody, who's the ambassador for Southern Illinois University of Edwardsville. We're in the middle of a grudge match here. We're at the halfway point. We have Logan versus Jacob. Logan is taking the lead up 10 points to 6 from Jacob at the halfway point, and you need 16 to win. So, yeah, Logan is going to have to only get 6 more points, and we're starting, I believe, with the bullet first this time, right?
Reverse order.
Okay, so 5 games of bullet worth 1 point each, and then 3 games of blitz worth 2 points each, followed by 1 final rapid game worth 5 points. That could be the deciding factor. And just to let you all know, as a reminder, there is $100 on the line out of Brody's own pocket. So, yeah, big money from these big players.
Right, they're off to the races right now.
I see that, and let me show the stream as well so that they can see it too.
I hope this is the first bullet match.
Yeah, I'm assuming this is the first one. All right, so let's see here.
An Italian game, switching from the tried and true.
Ooh, he could have taken on c5 there. Same kind of tactic as before, back ranker. Oh, that was a free knight hanging on e4. Not taken. Okay, the knight's getting flushed back. Oh, knight takes a check. King up. There's a check. King comes back.
It looks even on time.
It's an absolute rat race out here. Complete time scramble. The pawn's racing. You can just push it home. You can promote. No time. Oh my goodness. So Jacob
did not manage that time correctly. So now it's 10-7.
Mm-hmm. So Jacob's going to try to make up as much ground as possible here in the shorter time controls. I believe, Logan got 10 points. 5 of them were from that one rapid game. So you can tell those are very important. However, in order to win, you have to be at least at 11 points before that rapid game. And right now, neither of the players are at 11. Oh, and I'm not watching their games again. All right, so this is.
Was it me or did Logan just play black?
I don't remember.
Oh. We'll keep that in mind for next game.
Can we look it up?
That's okay.
I'll look it up. Let's see, completed games. He did lose with black. And he's got black again. Oh. Interesting. They play what, how many? 5?
Yeah.
So maybe next game trade knights here. Yeah, Jacob's up on time and position.
Looking good. However, pawns, Logan does have rolling pawns.
And they're moving. And now he's
caught up on time. Evened up.
Yep. Oh my goodness. Logan's going to win this. Wait. He has to
stay up.
He stopped pushing the pawns. That's a free one.
Yes.
Uh-oh.
Play.
Play. The time.
Play.
1 second each.
Oh, play.
Oh my god. Oh no.
What?
He paused up there, man. He froze.
He was up on time.
He was. That last second cost him. I don't know what move he was thinking about.
Oh, he just had a check on G3.
So Jacob gets this one as well. Was it 10-8 now?
It is 10-8 now, yes.
But Logan needs to get some games in with white, right?
Yeah, he is now. He's playing white right now.
Okay. What happened here? Queen's Gambit declined.
Oh, Jacob abandoning the Dutch. He did not
Bishop's
like
hit.
my weapon.
Hmm.
Oh,
Wow, taking here. There was king takes. I mean, they both saw that this was there, but oh, there goes that. Oh, but this is hanging. Interesting, interesting. Bishop check might have been a thing. King comes up. Knight's coming over. Threatening rook check. Oh, there's the check, but now there's king e. He blunders the piece. Oh, no. He missed it. He missed the skewer.
and there's too much time on the clocks to really
So much time,
recover.
and he trades off his last piece. He's looking for stalemate now. Classic. All right. So yeah, Jacob's got the number for bullet. There it is. So
10-9. It's almost even.
10-9, only a 1 point advantage for Logan, who was up
With
10-6.
with 2 games to go, somebody is gonna get to 11.
Well, there's the blitz games, then the rapid.
Yeah.
So again, before you get to rapid, I mean, you need to get to 16 to win the match. If either player wins both blitz games, that's going to be it, right?
Yeah. I think they'll play on for show, but
Okay.
yeah.
So let's see. Oh wait, they're still in bullet here though.
Yeah, this is their last bullet game.
Last bullet. Okay.
Wait, no.
They have 2 more. Yeah. They have 2 more bullets.
Oh, Popeye's taking a long think
here. What on earth is going on here? Oh, he
game abandoned. Oh, I don't.
Are they gonna rematch it, or are they gonna?
Yeah, probably.
Now, in official Collegiate Chess League rules, this would count, but we've never had a grudge match kind of format.
Yeah, it's nothing like the grudge match
between friends or of the same school.
All right.
Hope
that gets them going.
How do you feel about Ligma's profile picture?
It's certainly interesting. It's a lot.
And how do you feel about his description of himself? The neighbor's kid your mom makes you play with.
This, I can tell you from experience, is true.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's not lying there. He's telling the truth. Straight up.
So like the memes that are like when your mom tells you to go play with the neighbor, and then it's like the neighbor, it's Logan.
Almost verbatim.
Okay.
It's scarily accurate.
All right, so that's a free bishop. That bishop was protected by nothing more than hopes and dreams.
Oh man. I think if Logan managed his time better in this bullet portion, he'd be doing a lot better than he is right now.
Oh, there goes the rook.
Oh.
Also, I like
a
knight to e4 idea, but now it's covered. That's a free knight. Looks like white had almost pre-moved. Okay, yeah, e5 is good. Wait, that's a free queen. Missed. Oh my goodness.
Okay, but it's 2 pieces for the queen. It's 2 pieces. It's salvageable.
This might have been a strategic Botez gambit from Jacob.
That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm saying.
Logan's struggling to find moves. He's dropped his rook. Oh my goodness. 5 seconds. I don't think he can do it.
He just gotta start pre-moving.
Queen back.
Oh, he simplifies it. He's flashy. He's flashing on him. Oh man.
Oh, he's got no time.
And with that, It's 10-10.
Tied up.
Tied up with 1 game to go.
And if anyone can win out this next Blitz game and the two, is it two or it's 3 Blitz games? Yeah.
It's 2 Blitz games.
I thought it
Because
was 3.
there's 3 in the first round. There's 5 total.
Oh.
Yeah.
I got it now. Okay.
Because it's like 10, 10, and 10.
Yeah.
Oh, I do not like bishop c4.
Why not?
Because the c3 pawn's kind of stuffing the bishop.
Well, he's preventing black from castling, but now after trading, they do get castled. This blunders the b pawn.
And not taken strategically.
Yep. So now the knight's forced to reposition. Okay, defending c4. Getting ready to push c4. Hold on, knight here. Okay. And now c4.
Logan's got to start playing faster, though.
Lining this up.
Oh,
that's a skewer.
And a free knight. Oh!
So the knight's defended at least.
Yeah.
Knight's coming. Oh, wait.
Yeah, that's pawn.
Oh, the knight can move, and that unleashes the bishop. There it is. Oh, that's a free queen.
Oh, that's a queen.
Oh, my goodness. Everything's hanging. Everything is hanging.
Everything's hanging.
The bishop is taken. The knight's hanging.
Take the knight. Logan has to move.
Both knights. You can't take the knight because then the rook on a1 hangs.
Logan needs to be snappy.
No, he's got no time. He doesn't have the speed. Double the rooks, though. Okay, he's catching up some time.
This is a step in the right direction.
Rook takes.
Okay, he has 2 passers. He has 2 passers.
Double. Oh, he's doubling the wrong way. Why is he trying to trade off rooks? 3 seconds each.
Time's even. Time's evened up.
It's an absolute rat race. Free queen.
Oh, queen. Oh, no.
Doesn't matter. So Jacob takes the first lead of the match.
He takes the lead.
11
10
to 10.
to 11.
And now we add some extra time back to the clocks.
Woo.
I believe the second half, Jacob just swept Logan.
Yeah, that did happen.
So the bullet goes to Jacob dominantly.
But the other 2 time controls, not so convincing.
Yeah, Jacob needs to still win a couple of games here. The match is not over.
Over. It's anything but over.
Exactly. So we need to see how Jacob can do in the blitz and the rapid to finish it out. Can he close out the match? Logan might show us the similar results from the previous half. Do you think the break is going to impact the results here? I know you said that they looked at a little bit of prep.
Yeah, he might look at the Dutch. He might have looked at the Dutch. This is my patented Dutch.
So here's the Dutch defense. We see the c-pawns hit, defended. Hold on. Can this knight move? This knight on c3 is hanging. There's en passant. Would you en passant?
Not taken.
Oh my goodness.
I would en passant. You have to.
They didn't do it. Okay, now knight d4. Oh, knight backwards. I'm still waiting for... Well, the knight's pinned now, but maybe h6 is good.
Oh.
Hold on. Is that knight... The knight was hanging after b4.
I think...
And now there's also e3.
Well, you could have taken on c4. Oh, no, you couldn't have.
No, because the
knight... Oh, yeah.
Now knight takes, attacking the pinned knight. Luckily, the knight's defended by the bishop and the rook as well.
Probably, what, queen e8 here?
Well, no, you get forked on c7.
True. So true.
This is a good move, though. Okay, trading out bishop takes. This is good for black. Don't play queen c2. Oh, wait a second. Pawn takes. Oh my god, knight e4 just barely defends f2. Don't play queen f2.
Yeesh.
You can't play queen c3 check. Okay, this move, attacking the knight. Now bishop g2. A key defense. You don't want to move the knight.
I think they're still in the
Queen up.
bullet mindset. Look at their times.
Hold on, there's knight c6. They very much are, for sure. It's a good call. Knight c6 played. Very strong move. You got to move the queen. You got to defend e4. Oh my goodness. This loses the knight. So now there's knight takes on d4. Knight takes on f5. And now you take back with whatever you want. Oh, he doesn't even want the knight. He wants the rook. But, okay. Probably bishop takes on f5 was a little bit better because now your knight's trapped. Okay, this move doesn't save the knight, though, on f5. So down a whole rook. And now there's
Logan
rook b8.
still has 2 minutes and 40 seconds on the clock.
Oh, the block with check, the counter. You got to watch out for bishop e4. It's winning a pawn. He finds it. Wow. Logan's kind of crumbling apart here. He's got to collect himself. I know he got swept in the bullet, but he has to remember he needs to win. If he loses this game, Logan has to win out the rest of the match.
Truly.
Seriously.
Yeah. Well, actually,
it's 11 to 10
right now.
Yep. With this, Jacob gets to 13.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, if he wins the next one, he's only at 15.
Wait, they could draw.
They could tie at 15-15.
They could.
What happens if that happens? Do you guys have tie-break procedure? Oh. All right, it's got to be mate soon. Rook takes. I would check a whole bunch. Go rook b2, rook b1, and then bring the second rook down to b2. King to a3, and then you go like literally anywhere, and you're threatening mate. Okay, he goes this way. But it doesn't matter. This game's over. He's threatening mate on a4. So either you play king a3 or you play rook a7. He goes for king a3. He's going after the g pawn. You can't save it. You can't stop it.
I'm going to call this resignable. What do you think about that?
Never resign. Now rook here. Yes. Now that's mate next.
They got rook e3.
So he resigns.
Oh, man.
Yeah, rook e3, you give rook a1 check. Rook blocks on a3, and then you have rook a8 check, winning the other rook.
Yeah, this is true.
So, okay, it's 13 to 10. Logan has yet to win a match in the second half.
He just needs to slow it down. Back in the Dutch.
That's what the break was for. But this is interesting. You do the reverse order after the break. So you keep up the speed from the bullet, and that's going to give Jacob the momentum that he's currently riding right now.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, yeah, like you said, Logan, the game is not over yet. There's still this blitz game and the rapid. This is more or less a must win.
Tie break is 1-5-5. Like, not rapid, but not really.
A 5+5 game as a compromise?
Yeah. Not rapid, but not.
And a hybrid. I mean, it's technically blitz.
Yeah.
But it's
White with a check. Picking up a knight.
Logan's striking back. This is just what he needed.
Will it come all the way down to the rapid? Oh,
yeah,
man.
Winner takes all. We'll see. Can Logan hold on to this advantage, though? Blocks now queen takes
Now you just pick up the knight.
Very clean.
Now you're threatening on b7.
Although, black could win back the b pawn. So might not be worth the compensation, but you do win material. Although you are already up a piece, so You might not need more than that.
This is true. I'd agree with that.
So we'll see. Yep. So black doesn't defend it. Is white gonna take? No. Just very wisely develops. I like it. Now saving the pawn, and now probably castling. Oh, rook beat. Okay. Coming back. And I like Logan's time as well.
As you play, I would say this is a touch too fast.
En passant would be good.
Yeah, en passant is very
we all
good
love
here.
ourselves an en passant. Let's be honest. You en passant. And no, he gets forked. He gives the piece right back.
Oh, he must not know about it, Joe.
Dude, somebody's got to teach him en passant. What are they teaching you guys over there at SIUE? Clearly not French. Okay.
Probably not.
Well, the upside is he's still up on time and he's still up material. He gets that pawn. But yeah, props to Jacob. He fights right back, saying we're not going to that rapid game just yet. I'm not done with you here.
Oh man.
And again,
this is
Logan has yet to win a game in this half. Right?
It has been not the nicest half to Logan.
Before.
But this game is looking promising. He's up a minute. He's up on material.
But he didn't do en passant. Like, even if he wins this game, the moral victory is on Jacob's side.
This is true.
Like,
can't lie to you.
Like, yeah, dude, maybe you won the game, but like you didn't en passant me.
Honestly, I'm just gonna give the 100 to Jacob right now.
He just takes that knight with his bishop. Dang. Now black's doubled on the long diagonal. The knight's hit. You gotta move the knight. Unless
Gotta
you're playing
move
rook
the knight.
c1. Are you playing rook c1 here?
I wouldn't. No.
I'm thinking knight e2 to get into d4.
D4. For some reason, I was thinking maybe f4, but that seems silly.
Well, both are good. So he does go knight e2. Let's see. Does he go for f4 like you think, or does he go to d4 like I think? But okay, now you just take on for free.
Now f4.
Wow, he baited. Well, hold on.
Let's go.
He's clearing the way for f5. Yeah, that's a skewer now. So that is a pawn sacrifice for the skewer. Very interesting.
A clearance?
Yeah.
Clearance move?
Jacob's firing, dude, on all pistons right now.
Yeah.
So he goes from down a piece to getting the piece back to down a pawn. He's giving up 2 pawns.
Now down 2 pawns.
However, the clock is now even, and the material is technically even.
It is.
No, that's a free piece.
I wouldn't know. No, yeah.
Oh my goodness. He's going for this trade, but it just doesn't work. Oh, but he allows him to trade queens first. The move order was wrong. Jacob could have really put him away there.
Yeah. Now he's still in it.
That's crazy. So what the heck? It's an exchange for 2 pawns. Okay, hitting the rook.
You want to bet Popeye takes the knight here? Oh.
No. But this is looking dangerous for white. Okay, it was a knight. This is a safe move. This also defends the bishop. But now, let's see. Can black double? No. Black can go rook f8. It also likes bishop f4, actually, which is smart. Bishop f4 or bishop h4. The idea is to attack that knight.
And it's dead even with Logan being up 30 seconds. Are we going to see yet another time scramble?
We're in the time scramble territory. There is increment though, 2 seconds. Ooh, what is up with this move? Bishop f4 now. Yes, you have to save the bishop. Bring the bishop back to like f3. Or you can go to g4 looking for bishop to e6 check. I like bishop g4. Wow, going back, that blunders the bishop on h5.
It does indeed do that.
Now down a full rook. You could
This
take
is
there.
shifted
Wait.
heavily.
Hold on, king g1. What's wrong with king g? Oh, then there's rook f2.
Oh, he just blunders
There's rook
it all the
a1.
same.
No, that pawn's gonna become a queen. Wow, Logan is absolutely losing it here in the second half.
Yeah.
He resigns.
Oh,
Now he has to win the rapid in order for a tie.
it is currently 10-15. This is a nail biter. This is a big game. Leave it to the slow time control to be the most exciting.
And this is where Logan won in the first game, and that was the first game of the match. Can Jacob prove that he can beat Logan on all 3 time formats for the win of the match? For the $100, it all comes down to this last 10-minute game. And who gets what color, by the way?
Who got in the first game?
I don't know.
Pretty sure Jacob had white first game, because I think he would have played the Dutch probably.
I don't remember. Are they playing yet or no?
Not quite yet.
What is Salukis free-footed nerf herder? Your guys' mascot is like what? Some sort of bird?
Oh, come on. What?
Eagle? What is it?
What? It's a cougar.
It's a cougar.
Yeah, we're cougars.
SAU Cougars.
Live by the cougar, die by the
See,
cougar.
furry-footed nerf herder said that the mascot is a Salukis.
That's the Carbon Den.
Ah, you're thinking of the wrong school. The Egyptian Greyhound. I don't see their game yet.
I don't either. Well, Logan asked me. It's 10-minute now because that's 5 blitz total, and I said yes. So I think it's going to start shortly.
One final game.
Well, you don't know, Joe. You don't know.
We could see a tiebreak.
Don't count out the old Logers.
The Lokester. I mean,
Don't count him out.
He won the first rapid game. I think he's a favorite here.
He's the favorite. Oh,
Pot Pie is
I wouldn't go that far.
random.
Really?
He canceled it.
Oh.
He's warming up.
Let's see what's up. Scoreboard
10-15 right now.
I'm saying 10-15 must win for Logan because just want to add some more pressure onto him. Oh boy. This is gonna be a nail biter.
Ninja wants you to check your chat.
Oh, my phone died.
I think he wants to play against you in a grudge match.
Oh no, come on. No. You can't do that to me. You can't do that to me, world's best ninja.
He's pretty good. I think he wants you, dude.
You know what? I just want to spare his like ego. You know me. I'm always trying to give like.
Oh, I see the game. Oh, I see it started. Jacob with the white pieces playing e4.
Oh.
Logan's asking for white because he said his first game he had black.
Yeah, true. That's fair. All right. That's okay. They're reset.
All right.
Oh baby, are you as excited as I am?
This is the ultimate conclusion. What we've been waiting for. This is what we're all here for. This game right
It all
here.
comes down to one game. It's only fitting.
And they aborted. This is the final game, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're tuning in right now, this is the perfect time. Risky Grist with the follow. Thank you. Welcome. And yeah, you're not going to want to miss this. 10 minutes, 0 increment. It's all down to this. Jacob wins. If he wins or draws, he has draw odds here, which is huge. Remember that. That might come into play. If he can force a perpetual or repetition,
this is true.
You know, that's the match right there. So Logan has to play for the win. Do you see this game happening right now?
Yeah, he's opting for the Hopton attack.
There it is. Okay, so
out of the Dutch.
This F5 move, huh? Very interesting. Well, Black's already castled. White has a couple moves, and they're playing in the center here with C5. I'm not sure I agree with this.
I don't think C5 was the right play. And now queens are off, so.
Queens are off. This is already favoring Jacob with the draw odds.
Oh, man.
World Best Ninja says Jacob's the favorite to win. And he's feeling pretty confident about it, too.
I would say so.
Come on, Logan. Let's see overtime.
Let's take Logan, it to the realm of 5+5.
Imagine Logan gets completely swept in the second half to lose the match. That's just brutal. That's not.
Oh, that would be. I'd feel bad. That's
trading here.
Not the way.
Now knight d4. Oh, computer likes bishop c4 check first, which I agree. This is a good move to insert. Okay, yep, knight d4 is my initial instinct. Blocking the main diagonal because b2 was hanging. And this also helps connect a pawn with that c pawn.
Although that d pawn is looking kind of weak.
Yeah, but there's always bishop to e3 if needed.
True.
We need to push that b pawn though, so it's not a target behind that d pawn.
And they still need to slow down. I feel like they've been in this bullet mindset.
Okay, bishop finally comes out. White's ready to get castled.
This is good. This is definitely an improvement. Because now you got this e pawn that's not looking too hot.
Ooh, there's bishop d8, which is pretty annoying.
Bishop, oh my gosh.
You're just going after that c pawn.
The e pawn, if I was to take a position, I'd take white here. Even without seeing bishop d8. I'd go bishop e3 and then castles and rook e1.
Well, bishop
and that pawn is kind of just. Bishop d3 feels natural.
Mm-hmm. Bishop back. You could also go bishop forward, but yeah. What you can't do is something like castle or just hang your bishop. So, okay, bishop e3.
Which is not out of the question.
This is a little bit more passive, but very solid still, right? And he's getting ready to castle here. Now, look at these terrible e-pawns that black has, right? One of them's already pinned and attacked. The other one's just isolated and doubled. How is white's going to go after these pawns? What's the plan? It's
got to be castles and rook e1.
Yep. Now, let's see. Oh, Logan misses en passant again. What is up with that?
This guy, somebody needs to show this guy.
Yeah, you guys need some lessons over there.
And this?
Take. He's threatening bishop to c6. Okay, his
now b-pawn's hit. Do you go b3 here? Or... Because that doesn't feel right. He does. Okay.
So it kind
And
of
it's
traps
not
the
right.
bishop in there. Rook a1's also an idea. Okay, the rook's hit.
Okay, now you're encouraging Rookie 1.
It's been played. But now the bishop can get into d3. There you have it.
This is true. Do you have
Perhaps we can
some
play f3.
F3 here? Hmm. What do you think about sacking the exchange?
Not a fan.
Okay, well.
No. f3, he plays it. I'm a fan of this. Undermine that beautiful outpost.
Never play F3. Gosh.
Okay, that's a bit of a
This
fork.
guy doesn't know.
Hold on, can we take on e4? Probably not.
Logan needs to slow it down. This is his time to think. He needs to
Rook
think right
d2.
here.
Rook d2. Attack. Yeah, they both have over half their clock left.
Oh,
Okay, going here. I don't
going back to
know.
even.
It's not as good.
It's seemed. Oh.
Oh, there's a pen.
Ooh.
There's a pen.
Ooh.
Wow, he kind of baited him into that, huh?
He did do that.
Wow.
Joe, are we going to see this
We're
go
gonna
into
see overtime.
overtime?
I mean,
The
unless
first.
Pot Pie has come back from worse, we could see him clutch out a draw for the win. So it's not over
This is
yet.
true. Although after Rook A1, after
Rook B1.
if he, well, after he takes it, I'm guessing he takes on A4. Rook takes B8, King F7, Rook A1. It's not looking too hot.
No, but the bishop can come back to like C6.
Well, my point was that you don't even have the passer. Like the passer was like, that was your game plan.
Yeah, I mean, you don't even need Rook A1. There's like Rook A8
Oh,
ideally. Oh my god, there's Bishop
what?
H6. Bishop H6.
Bishop H6.
Oh, but
Play
the
it.
okay, hold on. The rook's defending. You take on E4 first. Okay, now you're threatening Rook F1. Rook F1's a threat to remove the defender. Then go for Bishop H6. Okay, Rook F1 comes even worse now because you can't even stop the bishop.
He has to see it. He has to. You can do it, Logan. Rook F1. I believe in him.
Oh, okay. Now the king.
It's still on the table though. He has to realize he has to play what? King G7? No, probably King F7.
King just needs to get out of there to unpin. This is not the way. There's also
Let me tell you,
H1.
Joe. I would agree with that sentiment.
King G7 should be played. No. Rook F1 again.
Play Rook F1.
There's also like D6.
True. And how are you really stopping that?
I don't know.
Okay, you can go to Bishop C6 eventually.
Are you sure the tiebreak is 5-5? Did you just come up with that just now?
Yeah.
Imagine,
I'm kind of a non-play guy.
Imagine they do Armageddon.
Oh, man.
They both have to bid a number. Oh, look,
that would be.
He's pushing the. He hasn't knocked him out though with the Rook F1 idea. What if he takes on E4, and then he pushes the pawn again? Oh, it doesn't even matter. You can blunder the rook on A8, and you're still queening.
Oh my god! Oh shoot! Sorry, too excited.
That is brutal stuff. So I think this position is pretty much as close as it gets to non-losable.
Well,
How do you tell me how you lose this game?
You just assume you're not queening, and then you play like I don't know something bad.
Like, I'm trying to lose the game for white. It starts with bishop takes e4, c7, bishop takes a8. We're seeing it, and it doesn't even matter. You can take on a8, but you're still queening.
It's going to overtime,
In
baby.
fact, that's probably your best. Well, I mean, you could go maybe like bishop b7, but
Swept in the rapid portion is Jacob Burgess. Wow.
yeah, bishop here, but now just queen.
Yeah, just
Or rook b1. Or rook f1 still, right? Maybe rook f1.
you'd still go for that idea.
Rook f1, then rook
Wow.
f5, and then bishop h6.
Wow.
Come on. Here, no need. Now there's bishop a6. Yep. Still rook. Oh, no rook f1 anymore. Oh my god.
Bro.
That's a way to lose it. You go rook f1, don't take it. Play rook f5 in the hopes that white plays bishop h6. Because then you have rook takes f1 mate.
Yeah.
Okay. Here, see, look,
That's
now
a good fight.
rook f1's a self mate. And he could go for it. I could see it.
I don't think
Dude,
so.
imagine Logan self mates.
I could
Also,
see him taking on a5 and self-mating.
you got funny fish talking in your chat.
Funny
Do you
fish.
see your chat?
What's funny fish? Listen, my phone died.
Are you still in
It's
chat, funny fish?
funny fish, please come back.
Or did you leave?
I need you.
He was trying to
I
tell
have
you.
quotas to meet.
You lost him. To be fair, I didn't see him.
Oh man.
Queen
Oh
on
my
the board. So he decides to queen. And this kind of cost Ligma one of those
That seems
games,
like the
really, right?
simpler way.
They had their draw in the blitz game. He didn't promote, and he kind of regretted it. So now bishop h6 is a threat. Bishop
Funny
h6
fish says my girlfriend is really hot, kind of like this guy on the left. That's me, by the way.
Dude,
Honestly, so true.
are you
I'd agree
dating
with that.
Are you dating anyone? You single? You don't have to answer that. But the funny fish, I don't know.
Funny fish kind of sounds
Funny?
banger. Yeah, funny, and I think probably like a fish.
That's what they put in the chat at the end there, right? FFS stands for funny fish.
For real? Oh man. It has to. That's the only thing it could stand for, in my mind.
Also, what are your thoughts on this rook a8 move? Why not just rook takes on a5?
Listen.
Well, you're getting now, but a move too late. Oh, that's why.
Trading the rooks?
It was I would have blundered my rook there.
Yeah, I kind of didn't know what you're saying. I was like, huh?
All right, so up a whole rook.
Let me
for
tell you, it's on fire.
3.5 minutes each. Logan in a must-win situation to force overtime.
If this was to end on a Logan flag,
No, there's
that
no
would be
way.
catastrophic.
There's no way. $100 on the line. What's the most money you've ever played for in a chess game?
I think probably 50.
$50, and these players are playing for double that.
Yeah. Actually, no, I played for 400 before. I didn't win it.
400. You didn't
Most I
win.
won was 50.
Oh, okay. Okay, bishop's coming in. Jacob's trying to resist.
Yeah, look at it. That's kind of a good idea, though. He's kind of blocking the king out.
Yep.
With the dark square.
That king is boxed out for sure. Also, are you going to continue streaming after this?
I will if you raid me.
Yeah, I will. For sure. You should have just said yes.
Why?
I don't know. Cause like I don't know. It's not a big deal. That's a free pawn.
Yeah, it is.
Rook takes. Now just don't give rook h6 check.
This is true.
Tice, it's a different format than that. Sorry. This grudge match is a first to 16 points with
And it's coming down to the wire, Tice
30
fan.
total points. So they have 2 rapid worth 5 points each. They have 5 blitz worth 2 points each, and 10 bullet games worth 1 point each. They've played all the games except this is the final rapid game. And right now, Jacob, Pop Pie 99, is up 15 points to 10. Logan has to win this to tie it at 15 each. If they tie it, they're going to move on to a tiebreak, which is going to be a 5+5 game. Who gets white?
And this grudge match was Danny Wrench approved, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
Just want Tice fan to know.
Well, the
My boy Danny.
$100 prize funds coming out of Brody's pocket. There's rook c5 winning the d pawn.
Yeah. And it's just falling apart. There's no fortress here. There wasn't in the first place, but you gotta hope. He was up a few pawns, but now he's not. Honestly, I think it's resentable.
Yeah, but I think you kind of gotta have to play it out.
Mm-hmm.
You gotta wear him down for overtime. No, he resigned. Yeah, as soon as you
Oh,
said
okay.
it. All right, he wants to go to OT.
All right.
So Logan avoids the second half sweep. He ties it up in the very final game, 15-15. This is as close as it gets. They're gonna go to overtime now. So how exactly do we decide who gets what color?
Um, leave it to Rando.
I feel like they should do 5
I
plus
mean,
2. But
I don't think that's a preset on chess.com.
it's not. You'd have to custom do it. But just one game? It's all down to this?
It's all down to one game. It's
Oh,
riding on one game.
It's $100 for a blitz game. Crazy.
It's truly crazy. In other news, Joe Bruin is paying me for this content. What? You may think, oh, this guy's crazy. Joe Bruin would never do that.
That's not true.
No,
I just have to go
he's
on record
paying
and
me
say I'm not covering this.
$500
No.
in cash, tax deductible.
Is that true? That's all part
That's
of our
what I heard.
ambassador. If you get Missouri S&T to sign up, we'll give you $50. We'll cover half of this match. But you know, they're ghosting you apparently.
Yeah.
Although they
Straight
played
up.
in the UCLA tournament.
No, it's absurd.
They're getting around, dude. They're hearing about this ambassador program. They're getting all the rewards from the other schools, but they themselves are not participating. But like, wow, this ambassador program is so cool. Like all these college clubs are putting on tournaments that I can play in. But little do they know, they could set up their own tournaments and get their own prizes.
And get me moolah.
Or, you know, whoever refers them.
Wow.
They could register and say UCLA referred me. Like I played in that arena.
They played in my arena first.
They must not have been inspired.
Oh, true. They did win it though.
I made sure we beat them at the UCLA one.
Oh,
I think they came in 4th. They weren't even on the podium, dude.
Oh, the game's going.
Oh,
the game's going.
Missing it. I was just about to like.
Popeye's playing with white.
Okay, so on move 7, we've got an Italian game here.
It's
What with
it's
f6?
-2.
What is this? Knight takes, queen check, queen
It's
takes, king
plus
takes.
3.7.
Dude, never play f6 against the Italian. Come on.
This is falling apart.
Queen takes. Oh, hold on, it's not over yet. We could see some big blunders here still.
This is true. They are both above 5 minutes.
5 plus 5. This is what the game looks like. Less than 10 moves in. He defends the c2 pawn.
Oh, this could. There is a possible pin. Does Logan know to move the queen or the king? Probably king. King f8, maybe?
King f8 is important because it defends the knight and it gets off the e-file.
Oh, man.
But yeah, this is rough. This is looking rough for Logan. With the black pieces here. He's perhaps fallen prey to Jacob's prep. Yeah, Logan's putting in a lot of time thinking here, but perhaps it would have been a little bit more useful before you hung the rook.
So true.
That's the thing about time. It's only useful
Oh,
if you still
man.
have the material.
This is not the way to go out.
You gotta play king f8.
Yeah. King f8 and you're alive. You're not good. You're not better. You're alive.
You're living.
Although, King f8, if you just play like a weird move, you do have bishop d4. Oh, then I guess you take on h7. Never mind.
Yeah, that's the thing is we're trying to trap this queen. He's now under 2 minutes below Jacob's time.
This is unfortunate. He's really taking little thinksies.
He's contemplating life right now.
Yeah,
It's like $100 down. Check, and now there's f3.
yeah. Now your queen and your knight saying that was not the way.
Yeah, and if you
Not the
go
way to go.
queen to takes, but now takes,
It's
king
mate.
has to come up. Rook
It has to be mate.
e1 check, rook e1.
Yeah. What do you take the time to like? Apparently, that was not the mate.
Oh, what was it? Queen g7 check. Missed. So
I probably just play b3. No,
you know how to
but then
lose?
takes on f3.
Imagine king. Oh, you can't even. I was gonna say imagine king to e2, because then there's bishop to a6 check. Discovery. But king e2 is not even legal. Gotta move the king somewhere. And it's not looking good. Oh my god. Go king g5. Rook e5 check, fork. King anywhere. Rook takes on c5, and then queen f1's mate. Oh, he goes back. Now there's queen e8. There's also queen takes on h7. Check. Just
What
probably
about like
you
I
gotta
was
bait the
thinking
rook out.
I was thinking maybe there you go d6. So if you just make like a random, let's say take on h7, then you have queen takes f3, rook e2, queen f1, uh, rook e1, and then bishop g4. Checkmate. It would have been a sneaky mate.
He comes back to be safe. Look at this.
Look at this guy. What is he, safe? Oh my gosh.
The 4.5 minutes to 2. Logan,
This
man.
is, dare
His
I say, it's not looking hot.
his first half was so good.
Yeah.
And I don't know what Jacob did during the break, but it worked. Everything went right, except for the rapid game, of course. So Logan is a rapid specialist.
Apparently,
And he's got a
absolutely tore him apart.
he should register for our fall season. It's a 10-minute time control in rapid, so
Oh man. I I don't even know what to play here. You can't trade other queens. You're getting mated pretty much. There's nothing to do. This is
queen
certainly resentable.
queen to h3 clearly. Yes, he just played it. Yeah, now, yep, there's queen e5 check. Losing more material. Like I said, his only hope is to get the rook out of e1.
Mm-hmm.
If the rook lifts and leaves the e file, queen f1 is mate.
Well, also if you got the bishop open, did you get what I was saying when I gave the whole queen takes
I
f3 line?
I wasn't watching that now. Sorry.
Okay.
I missed it.
Oh man. Popeye taking the safe route.
Yeah, look, he's cleared a spot for his king. The king can't go back to h7. He just resigns.
Sir,
Wow.
resign.
And with that,
Trade it.
Jacob, the come from behind victory, the $100 win.
Sheesh. Wow.
Flexing. So he's got the higher rating with the 1600, and he's got the dub and the
And he
performance.
just zoinked 13 points off Ligma.
That
He
second
just,
half, dude.
all right, should I get him to join up?
Are we doing a the Discord call?
Well, if you want to.
They might ruin our call, but it's up to them.
All right.
So I don't have much time actually. I think I have to get going soon, but
All right.
um
Is that it then?
yeah, let's call it.
Let's call it there.
Uh-huh.
This has been exciting and eye-opening.
What did we learn today, Brody?
I've learned so much. I've learned that Logan does not know what en passant is. And
That could
that
have saved him a piece for sure in one of the games.
and that they cannot hold their bladders when down on time. I've learned these two things.
Well, this was a long match. We went overtime, dude. Over 2 hours.
We did. We did.
So
2 hours?
congrats. We started at 5.
Oh.
Well,
Sheesh.
7 for you.
My bad. Sorry.
Anywho, it's all good. Congrats again to Jacob for winning. Perhaps was the favorite. He was higher rated for sure. Logan, though, had a strong start, especially in that first game and first half in general. But Jacob stuck with it and was lights out in the second half. Couldn't close it on the rapid game, but didn't need to. Did the job done in overtime here. So very exciting match, as close as it gets, and it was a pleasure to be here with you, Brody. Shout out again to your channel.
Shout out your channel, bro. I did Joe.
Um,
And if you guys don't know, Joe has a personal channel. Go follow him over at Joe Bruin, no space, no underscore. He'll appreciate that follow. And he'll probably say, "Thank you. You're probably from Brody because Brody's so cool."
yeah.
Guaranteed.
And if you follow my channel from a Brody referral, I will send him $50 gift card to the SIUE dining hall.
You heard it here first, folks. You heard it here first. Everyone go on over there.
Just kidding.
Okay. Okay.
I heard Brody's a
Okay.
good chef. I heard he cooks
Yeah.
chicken Alfredo and bacon.
Bacon, mac and cheese.
Bacon, egg, and I just heard the bacon and cheese grilled
Oh,
sandwich.
I got bacon mac and cheese. 1.
Okay.
2, I got bacon grilled cheese. 2.
Dude, are you gonna do a food
3,
stream?
I could. I actually could. But
You
Don said we can't do anything but chess.
Well, I mean, you should have your own personal Twitch channel.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
true.
you got like Brody Plays Games, right?
Yeah,
The
for
Brody
sure.
Plays channel. So
Yeah.
definitely give that a follow as well. Go check him out. We're gonna send a raid off his way. So
What? Oh, you're too kind.
if you guys haven't checked out SIUE Chess, they do have the underscore. Now is the perfect time to do so. So go check them out. I'll see you guys over there. Thank you all for being here. This was a pleasure. We do have like another featured stream at some point, right? Is that right?
Yeah,
I don't
one
know.
more.
So keep an eye out for that. Yeah, we have Bullet and Bug House tournaments coming up next weekend. Exclamation point summer. You guys can get the registration
Woo!
link. All the details are there. Check it out. You won't want to miss it. We'll be doing streams then. We also have our weekly Sunday arenas every Sunday at 11 a.m. Pacific. I don't think you guys played this week, but
No, we did not.
we did stream that this morning. And there were, I believe, 4 other clubs that streamed it, which was pretty cool. But yeah, thank you again so much. Appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Take care.